So Sukkot, it remembers the time that the Jews were in the wilderness. It's based on the teaching from Leviticus, where they are told to dwell in their huts for 7 days. They're going to build huts. They're going to have an etrog and they're going to have a lulav. So again, be really clear in your vision. Why is it that they build huts? What does the etrog symbolize? What does the lulav symbolize? And just be really clear in that. Rosh Hashanah is the Jewish New Year. It begins and ends with the blowing of the shofar horn. Again, if you want to go into detail about each of the blasts of the shofar horn, you're going to get plenty of marks. Two key things for me would be they eat sweet fruits, or apples dipped in honey, or pomegranates, or the sweet challah bread. Talk about the sweetness of life to symbolize that promise of the new year. And towards the end of the day, they will take part in tashlit, which is the casting away of their sins when they throw breadcrumbs into moving water. They then have the 10 days of returning between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur is the Day of Atonement, so it's the one day in the year when the Jews get to say sorry to God for their sins. It's 25 hours of fasting. There are 5 prayer services in the synagogue. And it's, like I say, it's that opportunity for Jews to say sorry for what they have done. It's a very somber, significant event within the Jewish calendar. We've then got Pesach, Passover, which you need to link to the story of Moses. Make sure that you are comfortable with at least 2 or 3 things on the Seder plate and how they link to the 4 questions that are asked by the youngest child during Pesach. Talk about the fact that within a Jewish home they remove all the hametz, which is all of the leavened things, so that will be flour, wheat, yeast, and breadcrumbs, those kind of things, and that they eat unleavened bread because that replicates the food that the Jews ate during the Passover when they were fleeing Egypt, and also the manna that God provided during their time in the desert. Hopefully you found this useful. Best of luck with your exams, and don't forget to like and subscribe.